Alright guys, I just want to start off right off the bat by telling you how sorry I am for not picking up this treasure sooner. I know I had a couple of brain farts in the last recording session, but this one really takes the cake. A lot of people would argue that this is the least important treasure chest in the game, but I think you guys would disagree when you see exactly what it is. You got the return of UniversalGiant plays The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. If only you'd picked this up 4 months ago, maybe you wouldn't have had to go on a hiatus. But at least it's better than a green rupee, right? Because that's so not what this is. So, guys, after 4 months, we're back! How does it feel to be back? I have no idea. I've forgotten how to play this game. To be honest, I have not held the GameCube controller in my hands since I last picked this up at the very beginning of September, so I forget what we're doing. And I'm sure you guys forgot what we were doing as well. So, let's recap what we've done in the last 37 episodes. We
woke up realizing it was our birthday, changed into warm and uncomfortable clothes, saw a pirate girl fall from the sky, rescued the pirate girl from the forest, watched her little sister get kidnapped by a bird, raced after the bird on a pirate ship, were catapulted to our sister's rescue, failed miserably in our rescue attempt, encountered a funny talking red boat, set off on a journey to find the 3 pearls, met with Medley and the Rito tribe, saved Faloo from the tickle monster Goma, received Din's pearl from the Rito prince, traveled to meet the Great Deku Tree, rescued Makar from a giant flower, obtained Ferora's pearl from the Great Deku Tree, met with Jabun and received Nehru's pearl, used the pearls to reveal the Tower of the Gods, ascended the tower to prove our courage, pulled the legendary blade, the Master Sword, went to rescue our sister, but let someone else do it for us, went to kick Ganon's ass, but let someone else do it for us, learned the boat was a king, and the pirate was a princess, sealed the princess away, and learned we needed to restore power to the Master Sword.
And today we're going to pick up where we left off by doing the most boring thing possible. What is that? Tying off loose ends. Remember when we started doing a whole bunch of crap on Windfall Island, and I forgot to follow through on most of them? Yeah, let's actually get that out of the way now. First things first, Anton and Linda, how are you guys doing? Very well. Well enough to give us a piece of heart. Feels good, though, that these guys have been dating for 4 months. I wonder when they're going to get hitched. I wonder if I'm going to get an invitation. Where will they send the darn thing? I'm going all over the Great Sea, and these guys have no idea where... Why am I talking about wedding invitations? Okay, there's 2 other things I wanted to get out of the way here. I forget what they were. I know one is the Lighthouse, but I think there's something else we need to do during the day. It's not you guys. I dealt with you guys already. Yes. We started a little bit of the trading quest here, and you can see that Tsunari's shop has the 2 new types of flowers that we picked up when we passed by Great Fish Isle the other day. And if we talk to Tsunari, he'll be very happy to see that we're finally starting the trading quest, and he'll give us his most secret treasure, the magic armor. Use magic power to create a barrier around you that protects you from enemy attacks. Set it to Wazir X. This is essentially the Nehru's love of this game, and I'd show it off, but I have absolutely no magic, so there it is. And I can't think of any times I would ever actually use it, but if I ever think it's going to come in handy, I'll do that. There was something else I wanted to take care of. Not you, we took care of you already. And for anybody just joining us, we took care of just about everything here on Windfall Island, save the stuff that I'm going to try to get out of the way now. The next thing I'm going to do is wait for this letter to appear. Remember we sent Maggie's letter? Well, we have to get something back, don't we? Actually, no we don't. But there's still something we need to do at nighttime anyway. So let's do it. Now let's see. What was it I wanted to do at nighttime? What was it I wanted to do? Don't you just love it when I start off something that everybody's been waiting for oh so long, and I completely forget what I'm doing? That's the best way to start off, isn't it? No, I remember there was a guy that really loved the Lighthouse. I think his name was Cleve or something like that, but I forget what his name was, so I'm just going to call him the Lighthouse Lover. When we lit the lighthouse with our fire arrows, not only did we spawn a treasure chest off the island here, but we also made this guy really, really happy. Happy enough that he'll tell us all about the lighthouse and give us the heart piece that'll complete our 11th heart container. And now we start on the next row of hearts. That's just awesome. Now, we can also do something else in here, but we may not be able to get in during the nighttime. Or if we can, then we won't get the cutscene I'm hoping for. Maybe we do. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? We'll find out in a second. Ah, there it is. So the postman finally delivered the letter. Honestly, you just don't understand, do you? Open up your ears. Silence! I'm telling you, we don't allow postmen here. Begone! Begone! Don't be ridiculous. I went through great trials and tribulations to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress and return with Mo's letter. Silence! Begone! Begone! Then please, be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Silence! Begone! Begone! Just acknowledge I was here! Silence! Begone! Begone! Rrrr! Foolish man, now you've made me angry. I can't even look you in the face any longer, I fear I might. I must go somewhere to cool my feathers. Okay. Well, what a wretched, filthy, unruly postman. I don't know anything about any Mr. Mo in any Forsaken Fortress, and yet he always comes here bringing his letters. Does this Mo think I'll lay a hand on one of my only daughter, Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are, they'll never reach her on my watch. Well then, I think we have to do something about that, because your little girl there is in love with a moblin, and we have to teach her that it's just wrong. And I think the only way we'll be able to get through to her is to hand her the letter ourselves. Because, I mean, he's a moblin. What's he gonna write? He doesn't know anything about poetry or love or other things that have to do with love. So we'll find that our postman friend actually came up to the cafe here to cool down. And now we're first being introduced to the cafe, even though we've been here like 5 times, really. Yeah, you'll see a lot of the pirates are hanging out in here. But I'm most interested in the postman. Oh, it's you. Sorry you had to witness me fly off the handle like that at Maggie's house. I'm most embarrassed. That man just... never mind. To tell you the truth, though, I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie from a moblin named Mo. But as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't permit me to give it to her. What a stubborn, meddling old man refusing to accept letters from the postman. Who heard of such nonsense? Ever heard of cash-on delivery, buddy? I went to great trouble to go all the way to the Forsaken Fortress, and it was a most frightening ordeal, let me tell you. Oh, let me tell you, I've been through pretty frightening ordeals there myself. If I don't deliver this letter, then I'm a failure of the delivery trade. Oh, dude, don't say that. It's not your fault, but I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I cannot mope here forever. Actually, though, I have an idea. That old fool may not permit postmen on his premises. But surely he would allow you in that place, would he not? I mean, you gave him all those skull necklaces. He really loves you. What do you say? Will you deliver the letter? Actually, I'm busy. Honestly, young man, you're a lifesaver. It truly never hurts to ask. I shall leave this letter in your care. And we get Mo's letter to Maggie. Has some sort of stink to it. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm counting on you to put this in Maggie's hands, and I thank you. So, we've officially become our idol, the postman! And we get to deliver the letter to Maggie. What does the letter say? Honestly, I've been very curious to find out. Because the guy had to have spent the last 4 months writing this letter. I mean, it's got to be the most heartfelt thing we've ever heard. They come from a moblin, though. What do you expect from a moblin? Yes, insert moblin poetry here, as if I'd be any good at that. It's a wonder that they even speak the English language, too. But that is yet to be seen. So, let's go to our delivery bag, equip the letter, and hand it over to Maggie. Is that? Could it be? The letter from Mo that I saw in my dreams? Let me read it this instant! Mom? This is Mo. I like you, Maggie, so much that I want to eat you for dinner. Did you hear that? Those words? This means, it must mean, can it be? Is this a marriage proposal? Sure. It must be. At last my feelings have been conveyed to Mo. At last he understands how I feel. This is the happiest day of my life. Okay, I thought about 5 seconds to myself, and I think that's supposed to be the sound effect for getting a treasure, but there's no way I'm going to do that impersonation with my high-pitched girly voice. It's bad enough as it is. Okay, so she's very happy, and she will also give us a piece of heart, and that finishes off everything we need to do at Windfall Island. Absolutely everything. We never have to come back to this island again. And I don't know about you guys, but that makes me feel very, very happy. And there's Zunari for the auctions, but the only thing left is that stupid joy pendant that we don't care about. So at long last, all of the windfall crap is now out of the way, all of my brain farts have been accounted for, and we can get back to sailing. And I completely forgot how to sail. But before we go, I want to make sure, want to keep inventory here. How many things do I have? Yeah, just as I thought, I'm missing one Knight's Crest, but I have enough gold feathers. Okay, and get you out because I like having you. So, where should we go first? I'm so excited! I haven't gone sailing in ages. I don't know where to go first! So let's play the Ballad of Gales and get going here. Oh, I am so anxious to get out there. I just don't know what we need to do first. We are heading over to the Diamond little island over there to the east of Outset Island, which is Headstone Island, but we can't really do anything there. We did talk to the fish, and he hinted that we should be going to Fire Mountain, which is 1 square south of Dragon Roost Island, so I suppose that's where we're going to go next. And we're finally going to be progressing the plot at long, long last.